Hi, guys.
Hey, guys.
Welcome to the Family and All podcast.
I'm Maria.
And I'm Miles, and this is episode 18.
Woo! Look at us.
We're legal. Woo, we're legal.
Not old enough to buy smokes yet, though.
Wait, what?
They raised it.
You
Wait,
can't buy cigarettes at 18 anymore?
it was 21 and now it's 25.
Shut up.
No.
For real?
Yeah.
For cigarettes?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's how long it's been since I bought cigarettes.
It's probably been like 2 years since
I will say,
Black
though.
and Mild, though.
I was about to say, I don't know what it is that they put in a Black and Mild.
It just hits sometimes.
But sometimes I'm like stressed out working, like, fuck, I really need a Black and Mild right now.
Yes.
And I don't know why.
Whatever. I'll get a 4-pack, and when I want them, I'll grab it.
And they're so bad because it's literally like the worst tobacco.
It is. I don't know what it is.
But you know
Maybe
what?
it's a flavor in the wrap or something, but
I don't know. Yeah, it always has to be out the window. Just
or just chilling on the stairs.
So you let everyone know that you're smoking a Black and Mild, that you're in that kind of mood.
We're in high school.
I feel like I will if I ever have to. I'm not saying that this is gonna happen, but if I ever have to like defend my life, I feel like I'll be smoking a Black and Mild while doing so.
Fucking zombie apocalypse. You just got them in your pocket.
Yeah. After every, like, I see, like, a huge horde of them, I'm like...
Try me, motherfucker.
Let's go, motherfuckers. Like, I'm not wasting it.
No, I'm just a tip.
Oh, yeah.
The tip. You'll finish it before they get to you. Just a tip.
And like, 3 drags, just... Yeah, and that shit will, like... Mm-hmm. You feel it going like this.
I got down, 2 lungs.
Yeah. Down your... I almost said sarcophagus.
Or mummies.
Down your esophagus, you feel like... But yeah, so I had no idea that cigarettes moved to 25.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
25 now.
But yeah, so welcome to episode 18.
Hey, we're here.
Before we get into it, please, remember to comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell because...
Bing! Sorry, my phone does that.
Oh, I hate that. I have no notification, like, sound on.
You know, sometimes I forget to switch off that side button.
This bulky ass case, I can't even, so I don't even try. But yes, please hit the notification bell and subscribe to the YouTube, please.
TikTok, Instagram.
Do it.
We got you.
Right now.
Go now.
We'll
Move,
pause. We'll pause for 3 seconds.
Okay.
That was enough time to go subscribe.
Just hit that button down below.
Yeah. I'm gonna chew. So today we're going to be talking about tics and triggers. Mm. But before we get into that, I thought we would do a little, Am I the Asshole again?
Yeah, that was fun.
People seem to enjoy that. So I have the first one pulled up already. Okay, so this one says, am I the asshole for kicking my mother-in-law out of my house?
A little too close to... Oh.
Couldn't be any closer. I'm at my home. Okay, so it says, am I the asshole for kicking my mother-in-law out of my house? I, a 25 male, and my wife, 23 male.
Wife. Female.
Okay. So I'm going to guess it's female, but he put 23 male. Anyways. We knew we were meant for each other, and a year into our relationship, I proceeded to... This grammar and diction? Honey. God, okay. I proposed to her, and the moment I married my wife, I knew I was in for a wild ride with her mother. She was a woman of strong opinions and even stronger voice, never shy to share her thoughts, especially when it came to me. Mm-hmm. The first time I met her, she eyed me up and down like I was a sheep at the market and said, "So you're the one who's been courting my daughter. I hope you're not planning on living off her good graces. I barely managed a polite smile, already feeling sweat trickle down my back. Every Sunday we'd go over to her house for dinner, and every Sunday it was the same routine. My mother-in-law would critique my clothes, my job, and even the way I buttered my bread. Are you sure you know how to do that? You're making a right mess of it, she'd say, as if I hadn't been buttering bread my whole fucking life. One particular evening stands out.
Sorry, I was making sure it wasn't on mute.
Oh, one particular evening stands out in my memory. My wife and I had just announced that we were expecting our first child. I was over the moon, but my mother-in-law's reaction was less than ecstatic. Well, I hope you're ready for sleepless nights and dirty nappies. It's not all fun and games, you know, she said with a stern look that could curdle milk. Okay, now he's trying to be an author. As the months went by, her comments became
I feel like
even
this
more.
person's in my mind right now.
Did you write this? Is this your ghost account? Do you really think you can handle being a father? You can barely keep the house in order, she exclaimed, shaking her head. I tried my best to stay patient for my wife's sake, but it wasn't easy. When our little one finally arrived, I was determined to prove my mother-in-law wrong. I changed nappies, rocked. I'm gonna guess he's British.
Sounds like it.
Maybe that's why the diction was off.
Sounds like it.
Not saying about that anybody, you know. If you're from the UK. I was determined to prove my mother-in-law wrong. I changed nappies, rocked the baby to sleep, and even managed to cook a few meals without burning them. But no matter what I did, I never seemed to be good enough. Are you sure you're holding the baby right? You don't know. You don't want to drop her, she'd say, hovering over me like a hawk. She always wanted us to formula feed our daughter, but my wife wanted to breastfeed, and her mother seemed to have a problem with that, but she never said why. One day I had enough. I walked into my daughter's room, and there was my mother-in-law giving her formula. This guy cannot spell either.
Oh.
Giving her formula, I grabbed the bottle off her and asked her what the fuck she was doing. I was trying to keep my cool. Why are you giving our daughter formula? I said, really pissed off. My granddaughter needs to be on formula so I can take her to my house. And she said it with so much confidence, but that pissed off more me.
Pissed me off more. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Pissed me off more. I said to my mother-in-law, I don't know who the fuck you think you are, but this is my daughter, and my wife decided she will be breastfed, and if you don't agree with that, then get the fuck out. I ripped my daughter out of her arms, and my mother-in-law gave me a disgusted look as if I had called her every name under the sun. My mother-in-law just turned away and left my wife out to tell me I was too harsh. Am I the asshole for finally snapping at my mother-in-law after she was trying to micromanage my baby? First of all, you're the asshole for grammar. Number one, fix it.
Autocorrect.
Because goddamn, I had like a brain aneurysm trying to get through that. Okay, so basis of it is that mother-in-law is too overbearing, and when they decided that they want their child to only be breastfed, she decided to go against their wishes and formula feed.
Yes.
Is she the asshole? Is he the asshole for kicking her out?
No.
Well, I knew you were going to say that.
No. There has to be a pretty much a line, a barrier drawn between
Grandmother and
like
mother.
Pretty much, yeah. Like, yes, my mom has opinions, but I'll take them in. Mm-hmm. We'll use them every once in a while if we need them, but it's our kid. It's our life. We're going to do what we feel is right.
Right.
So far, our kid's fucking thriving, and he needs to stop growing. That boy's already sitting up and blowing bubbles himself. Like, I can't.
Yeah, he's a Cabbage Patch doll.
Now, before I get people's panties in a wad.
For what?
Me and my mother-in-law do not get along.
Oh, yeah. But I don't think... I think she knows that, too.
She does.
I don't think it's a mystery.
She does. And she is kind of like that guy's mother-in-law, who will just say what she wants, when she wants, how she wants, and disregard everyone's feelings because she knows it doesn't matter. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Me being who I am, have shut her down. But this last time we got into it, when we were trying, right before we had the baby, we needed her out of the house. We needed that extra room. We already knew Kayla's brother was leaving because he, joined the military, whatever.
Right.
But we needed our extra room. Excuse after excuse after excuse. One night, she tells Kayla, oh, well, I can't move out until February now. Okay, well, that wasn't the plan. You were supposed to be out this time.
Mm-hmm.
And it turned into a screaming match between her and Kayla. But then, and I was standing there. I was letting her just say what she needed to say. I was so proud of myself that night because I did not snap back. This girl was calling me every name in the book.
In your own house?
In my own house, right in front of me, and I did nothing. Yeah. Tell me why
Go ahead.
I was cooking a hot pan of fried vegetables. I'm like, bro, I will fucking throw this right now, but I'm a bigger, better person. I am changing. I do not want this right now. So I was just like, at the stove.
Like you playing fucking video game, yeah. You're playing Diner Dash.
Look, I get it. She was in her own space, her own issues, problems, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But
she was making them yours.
She was. We, allowed her to live with us. She was there for 4 years. And every time she said she was going to move out, something happened.
Mm-hmm.
And she crossed the line each time.
Right.
So I don't think he's an asshole. I think standing up for himself was a good thing. Standing up for his family, because I've done it. Stood up for my family. I married your daughter. We are now a family, and now we have a kid coming. We have a kid now. You have no say in it.
Yeah.
You cannot control your children when they're grown.
Was she like trying to break you guys up?
Yes. She's been trying to break us up since the wedding. The night before the wedding, she tried to bash me. So, yeah.
That just takes so much energy.
It really does, but you know what? I've learned to live... Listen, I've learned to live and let go. It is what it is, but I will never have that relationship that Kayla wants me to have with her. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Well,
at least not right now. Maybe in the future.
Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah.
Until she can fix herself, I'm not even gonna try. I don't want to.
And you're a lesbian, so that's saying a lot.
I don't have that fucking energy in me. I can't.
Lesbians can fix anything. I'm telling you that right now.
I'm not. No, I don't want to. I can't. I have no desire right now.
Yeah.
And I feel bad. At the same time, I feel bad. And that guy was probably, hurting inside. Like, oh no, like my wife's going to hate me, whatever. Like I feel that way sometimes. But Kayla understands, like her mom disrespected me, disrespected her, disrespected, our little circle, square, whatever you want to call it. And so she's okay with how I feel. But, that's...
Did you write this?
It is funny. It is funny how she was, the grandma was like telling him, "Oh, you sure you can have?" Cause the bitch did the same thing to me.
Oh, hold on.
The lady did the same thing to me.
There you go. You still talking about someone's mama.
The lady did the same thing, to us actually. Like, are you guys ready? Like, it's not gonna be fun.
Who's ever ready to have a kid?
I'm sorry. Were you ready to have a kid?
Like, who is ever fully prepared?
No one. No one. No matter how much advice you get from people, you will never be ready.
Yeah.
You're going to learn from everything.
And I feel like having kids is like a day-by-day process.
It really is.
It's never like a... I mean, it could be, you know, like very, very grounded in.
You're never going to have that perfect child, you know, growing up, or not growing up, raising a perfect child, because you're always going to hit those obstacles.
Yeah.
No matter what they are.
But the goal is just not to hit as many.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Okay.
Don't drop the baby.
Why does it go straight to dropping the baby? Jesus. Okay, so do I think he's the asshole? No. No, I do not think so. I am a very firm believer in that just because someone is family does not automatically give them respect.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like respect to me is very mutual. If you give it to me, you're going to get it back.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're not giving me that energy and that respect and that time and focus, bye.
Deuces.
You get nothing from me today.
Yeah, deuces.
Like, I'm not wasting my energy anymore. Because I don't have that much.
I'm getting too old for this.
Right.
Shit,
I barely have energies to go on my runs anymore. What the fuck you mean? Like, energy to be angry with people. But seriously, like, that mother-in-law just sounds bored with her life.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing in my body would want to deliberately want to affect someone's day. You know? Like, I'm not seeking to go out and hurt people and make people feel bad.
Mm-hmm.
That's never my intent ever in life. And people that have that mindset, it's kind of scary.
Yeah. I just want to go to work, get my shit done there, go home, relax, watch some TV. I don't want to
eat my chicken tenders.
I don't want to deal with no other drama. I deal with that shit all day at work. Why would I want to go home and do that?
Bitch, the coworkers' drama is enough for me. Because do you work with someone and you just feel like every day it's like, God damn, like, what else is going to happen?
Yes. Oh my God.
I'm like, you just need to stay the fuck home because you leaving the house is a natural disaster.
Nope. I have a few of those actually.
And I'm like, how the fuck do you function during the day? How? Like, what are you doing? What have you done?
How are you still?
Right. There is like this one girl I work with, and I swear to God, every day she comes in, it's like a life-ending event is happening.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I'm like, that would fucking stress me out during the day.
Oh, for sure.
If I had to live my life like that. I don't want to. Mm-hmm. I can't.
No.
I cannot.
No. That's why I stopped, like, because when I first started where I'm at, like, I became really good friends with everyone, and we would hang out outside of work.
Right.
Then something, I got promoted, whatever, you know, I had to be their boss and their friend at the same time. A lot of them didn't like that. So
why does it matter?
I don't know. Something fucking flipped in all their heads. One started talking to the other, and then it just kept going. And
are they going to watch this?
No. Oh. I don't talk to any of them anymore.
They don't work there?
No. No. They all moved on. But I got a whole new crew now. But I don't hang out with anyone outside of work anymore. I was like, I don't need all that drama no more. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm too old for that.
Yeah, I've made a couple friends from work, but at the end of the day, it's like, I don't want to take this out of here. Because what you are here, imagine that 10 times worse out there. And I don't want that.
Yep.
So Tyler I met at work. And my friend Ethan from my job now.
Yeah.
Those are the only friends and Francie.
Yes.
Those are only.
You still talk to him?
No. But I mean, we were friends for a long time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, those are like my friends I've made from. Oh, and Lauren.
I married my best friend from work.
Yeah, just keep it on. Keep it on the down low. Nobody has to find
Oh my god.
Okay, so we're gonna do one more. So she said yes, no, that he's not.
Yeah,
I said no.
He's not wrong. Let him do it.
Oh wait, I forgot that.
So this one is, am I the asshole for refusing to ask my partner if he'll drive my friend to work when I go on maternity leave?
Wait, say that again?
Am I the asshole for refusing to ask my partner if he'll drive my friend to work when I go on maternity leave? So basically her friend carpools with her.
Oh, so she's not gonna carpool when...
No, because she's on maternity leave, so who's going to drive her friend to work?
He's not?
Her friend was assuming she just asked her husband to drive her to
got
work.
it.
So, I'm currently 7 months pregnant, and I give my friend a ride to work. I've been doing this the last year because they lived 3 minutes away from me when I was in my old apartment, and I continued to do the favor when I moved in with my partner. I'm going on maternity leave next month, and my friend has no idea how she is getting to and from work. She's been
right, the literacy in these.
She's been trying to figure out since I found out I was pregnant, but she cannot drive. There are no driving schools nearby. The closest one is 2 hours away, and they have no family to help them. I said I wish I could help more, but giving her rides while I'm on maternity leave, but driving with a newborn at 6 a.m. just isn't happening. Today she suggested I ask my partner, my baby's father, if he would drive her, and I said no, I'm not asking. We have to be at work at 6:30, and my partner had to be at work at 7:30, and we live 10-15 minutes from my friend, and our job is 20 minutes away from, or his job is 20 minutes away from, our job is 20 minutes away from his job. Okay. And I'm not making my partner wake up earlier than he normally does to get ready for work and drive my friend to work because she can't find a ride. She made a joke saying that She made a joke saying that he should because it's his fault that I have to go out of work because he got me pregnant, and as a friend, she would appreciate the favor. I said, I wish we could help.
Cut that bitch off. I
wish we could help, but I'm not asking him. She's upset with me because I won't even ask, but I already know my partner will say yes because he has people pleaser tendencies. So I'm making the decision for him. Then she brought up how she wouldn't have taken the job that I helped her get if she knew we wouldn't be able to carpool anymore. She figured it out when I couldn't give her rides due to illness or appointments, but now I feel like she's trying to guilt me and keeps insisting I just ask and will drop it. My asshole.
I'm telling you right now, drop that bitch like a bad habit.
Like, motherfucker, who are you?
That is the girl we were just talking about that comes to work and she has a life-ending disaster every day.
My God. I know there's like some sort of public transportation. Like,
yes.
What the fuck?
Everywhere.
Oh, God.
Even in rural cities, they have buses. Yes. They have taxis.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch, find another job.
If you're 10 minutes away, that's like 30 minute walk.
Right.
Walk, you lazy ass.
Right.
I don't care what time it is.
45 minutes at most.
Depends on how small you are and how fast you can go.
Yeah. For me, it's like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I'll get there in a good cool 15 on a good day.
We walk pretty fast.
Yeah. But I'm telling you right now, cut that bitch out of your life. That bitch is toxic.
Mm-hmm. You are not the asshole, sweetie.
No.
Mm-mm.
That girl is... Ew. Ugh. That girl gave me the ick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When she said it's your fault.
Husband's fault? Yeah. Goodbye. Goodbye, honey.
Get out of here with that bullshit. I wouldn't have
even wasted my breath with that.
I would have stopped. From that comment, I would have been like, get out of my life.
Mm-hmm.
You're done.
Mm-hmm.
You're dead in my book, bitch.
And who cares if you got her the job, like, or helped her get the job? Like, she's an adult. She needs to figure out how to do it.
Hello? Okay. I was just thinking this the other night. Okay, so, on Grindr, The amount of people that have no car to travel, to meet up, is alarming.
It's kind of scary nowadays.
How are you functioning?
Yeah.
How are you getting around?
Mm-hmm.
Like, are you just taking public transportation everywhere?
I mean,
and if you are, that's totally fine. I'm not I'm not shaming that, but
saves money, like, except for like Uber is fucking expensive.
But the fact that like these people don't even want to find the solution, like, I don't have a car and I'm just gonna make it other people's problem and you're gonna be having to pick me up.
Ooh.
Bitch, get on the bus.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know how many times I've ridden the bus when my car is broken down and I still had to get my ass to fuck to work?
I
walk. I've taken the bus. I've taken a taxi. I've taken a Lyft. I've taken Uber.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's expensive, but it's not someone's responsibility for you to be an adult.
Exactly.
At all.
Exactly.
And if that bitch had texted me that or said it in front of me, get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Get out.
Yeah. So.
And don't ever come back.
One of my friends offered this girl a ride, or has, we'll drive her home at night when we get off. It's dark. Ever since then, like, even on her days off, she calls her and is like, hey, can you take me to the store? Hey, can you take me here? No. But my friend's so nice. She's like, sure, why not? But then she comes and complains to me. I'm like, girl, why are you doing that?
Just say no.
She ain't giving you gas money.
The power of no.
My God.
People don't understand the power of no.
I don't even offer rides anymore because I don't want someone to take advantage of me.
I'll wait with you, but you're not getting in my car.
No. Nope.
I'll wait my happy ass here.
Mm-hmm.
Do not get in my car.
Nope.
At all.
I can't. Like, okay, if it was raining and,
Get an umbrella, sis.
Yeah,
Get an umbrella, sis.
Or there was an emergency and the person that was supposed to pick you up, like, can't make it.
Uh-huh. A one-off.
Maybe I'll do it.
Yeah, it's a one-off. Like, yeah.
But I ain't gonna do it every single night.
No.
I ain't gonna pick you up before work either.
And wouldn't that just stress you out?
Then I gotta get ready hecka earlier so I could drive way across town to come back across town. No. Mm-mm.
That would just stress me out.
Gas is too expensive.
No, I'm talking about not having a car. That would stress me out, like having to find a way to get home every night.
I've been there.
Well, we've all been there.
Yeah.
We've had our times, but we figured it the fuck out.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
You know how many times down south that I had to take the train because my car broke down? I
liked taking that thing, the little trolley.
Yeah.
I like taking that.
It was okay in some parts. In some parts, I'm like, girl, get me out of this. Yeah, I mean, it was like not as bad as Bart.
No. I like Bart though sometimes.
In some pocket areas, I'm like,
this is what they're doing. Yeah,
I'm like, let me put my hand on my pocket knife. Like, let me just make sure I'm aware of my surroundings.
Yeah, no. Definitely not the asshole.
No.
Definitely not.
And that's going to bring us into our main topic of tics and triggers. Mm-hmm. That is a trigger for me.
That is a trigger. Laziness is a trigger for me.
Oh my God.
Laziness is a trigger for me. I cannot function with lazy people.
I'm going to say this. I'm a lazy person by nature.
On my days off, I will like clean my house as best as I can, but I just want to lay down. Yeah. I will be lazy right then and there. But then I'll get antsy and I'm like, okay, I gotta get up and do something. But I can't.
Yeah, I am a naturally lazy person, but I know that it's just me. Mm-hmm. I'm the only one living here, so it's like I have to do all these things or they just will not get done. Mm-hmm. And that is the frustrating part of it.
Fuck, bro.
Can you guys... I wish my dogs would just get up and just start doing chores and shit. Like,
you walk out of your room and he's vacuuming.
I'd be like,
attaboy.
About time.
Caught you right.
Yeah, trigger for me is like people with no motivation.
Yeah.
Who are like so stagnant in life and want to stay in that is so unattractive to me. And I've met so many people like that,
Mm-hmm.
especially recently, where like people that I went to high school with, I'm re-meeting them as like an adult, and I'm like, you are literally the same person you were in high school, and I'm like, ugh. Oh my god! Like I can't.
Yeah, no, I can't. I can't. Really. I just can't.
Yeah.
I have no words for them anymore.
And my thing is, like, how are you as the person? How are you just okay, like, being like that? That would stress me out through the day.
What stresses me out is, like, when you ask a lazy person to complete a task or something, and they're like, yeah, sure, I got that. No sense of urgency at all. Then you're like, I got it, don't worry. I'll do it. I'll just do it. It's fine. Are you sure you don't need help? Did you just ask me if I needed help with the project I already asked you to do?
What are you gonna do? You're gonna be my rah-rah man in the back? Like,
you gonna wipe the shelf down for me? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't. That's a big trigger for me. I can't.
Yeah. Well, okay, so what is something that family does to you that triggers you like that? Okay, so I'll start. Mm-hmm. When my mom gaslights, I feel it viscerally through my entire body. Mm-hmm. When she tries to say something that happened that just did not happen. And she's like, you took that. I'm like, I didn't. I promise you I did.
Thanks for
and she's like, no, I know you took it. No, I'm like, I bet you if I walk in there and go and find it, and then you find it in 2 seconds, and there's no apology. Mm-hmm. Well, why'd you put it there? Woman? I almost said bitch, but I don't want to talk about my mom like that.
Oh my god.
Lady, if you don't quit gaslighting me right now, I'm gonna I'm spontaneously gonna combust. Mm-hmm. You won't even have to gaslight, bitch. I'll burst into flames.
Man, I think it's the same thing, but it's not like directed just towards my mom.
Yeah. Oh no, I mean that wasn't directed just gaslighting in general, but my mom is like the expert at it.
The queen of it. The queen of it. I don't have anything like specific, like where they get under my skin like that.
Yeah.
I mean, they all irritate me at some point, but again, I've learned to live and let go. It is what it is. I'm just trying to be a bigger and better person.
And another thing that I'm like, hold on, I got one. I don't want to say hate.
That's a strong word.
It is a very strong word. I dislike when I feel like I'm not being heard.
I'm right there too. Yeah.
Because growing up with 3 sisters and a brother that was, 11 years older than me, I never felt like I had my voice heard. Mm-hmm. I'm like that. I was like that kid in the concert. Like everyone's like front row, and I'm the kid in the fucking nosebleeds. Like, hi guys, I'm here.
Like we were like at Miley Cyrus when I was sitting side stage, and you were up there.
We're gonna talk about that. But like when I feel like my voice is not being heard, that triggers me to no end. Mm. Because I try and give everyone the space and the breathing room to express how they're feeling. And if you're not giving that to me, bitch.
I think one of my biggest triggers is like when they ask me for my advice or my opinion, but then they're like, no, you're wrong. You're wrong. Why'd you just ask me?
To get the argument.
What? And then I'm the bad person for, snapping back. Okay, did you just call me to start a fight? Because I would have done that already. Like, what the fuck?
You didn't have to do it this way. So what do you think that you do that would triggers that?
Me being me.
Well, what does that mean?
I'm very outspoken and will...
In which way?
Will say what's on my mind without even thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
I let that bad Gemini come out. And sometimes what I say is not nice, but it is the truth.
Yeah.
And not everyone wants to hear the truth.
I don't think... It's not that everyone doesn't want to hear the truth. They need to hear the truth in their way. And
see, I don't sugarcoat shit. I can't. Because I was never sugarcoated.
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I'm very blunt with... If I'm feeling something, I'm like, hey, bitch, I don't like this. We need to fix this action. Please and thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's it.
Yeah.
That's all it needs to be.
Yep. Yeah. But it is what it is. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. Don't call me and ask.
What I think what triggers my family about me is I have a very short temper. Like, if someone has a short fuse, my fuse is probably like, okay, so quarter that, and then 16th that, and that's probably my fuse. Like, my fuse is like, and it's done.
Not even the first.
Yeah, and I'm set off.
It's just the lighter.
Yeah. And it's already... Like, I have... and it's something I'm currently working on, you know. I have a very short temper. And I'm very much wanting to immediately go to retaliation. And that's not healthy.
I don't think I've retaliated yet.
Not even like retaliation, like I'm like gonna fight you, but like if you say something to me, it's gonna come back out like tenfold.
That happened like maybe a little over a week ago with me and my mom.
Yeah.
I still haven't talked to her. I don't want to right now. Sorry. Bleep that out.
Yeah. Yeah, so sorry to my family. I have a very short fuse. I understand that.
I do too.
It's something I'm, working on currently, and it's not something you can fix overnight. And I think a reason I have that is because of being gaslit my entire life. Being gaslit and then not being heard.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no. That's definitely something I'm working on too. Like I said in our mental health episode, like I let my feelings out. I try to do it the nicest way possible now. If it's not what they want to hear, that's fine. You guys take your time. I said my piece. That's where I'm at in life right now.
Right.
If you want to fix it, we can fix it, but we're going to talk as adults.
Yeah.
I'm not going to play these childish games anymore. I'm not.
Just even like today, actually, I had this so a friend of mine was visiting recently, and they're the queen of the Irish goodbye. And if you guys don't know what an Irish goodbye is, it's when you just dip out and don't say anything from like a party or anything like that. And you're like, hey, where the fuck did so-and-so go? They're already gone at home. Oh. In their pajamas.
Okay.
And this person has done this to me a lot. And all the conversation was, hey, I understand this is what you're the queen of. Please don't do that to me anymore. And is that okay? And they said, yes, I will not do that anymore. That's all that conversation has to be. Mm-hmm. It doesn't have to be like convoluted and crazy and back and forth. But if you want to do that, I can. Yeah. And I will, and I'll have the time for it. I'm reclaiming my time. Yeah.
I've gotten to the point where I just straight up tell people, I don't even know why I'm wasting my breath with you. Like, it's literally just a back and forth conversation now.
And a lot of people just want to hear their fucking own voice.
Yeah. I'm just like, okay.
Me included. I'm included in that.
I don't answer my phone. I don't text back. I can't.
I know I'm such a bad texter backer.
Every fucking text call is some sort of drama, and I'm just like, I don't want that. My freaking brain cannot mentally handle that anymore. Like, I can't. Yeah, I'm in a whole other world.
I'm such a bad texter backer.
Yeah, I know.
You said that. No hesitation.
Yeah, I know.
Because my thing is, I mentally text back so often.
Oh.
I'm like, haha, and I'll type it, set the phone down.
So you don't hit send?
No. Or sometimes I'm like, I'll text, I'm like, haha, and I'll like think I responded. And like a couple days later, I'm like, why are they texting me back, that bitch? And I'll check and I'm like,
motherfucker.
I'm the bitch.
Yeah.
I didn't text back.
That's cool, whatever.
Is that a tick that you hate about me?
No.
That I don't text back?
No, because I'm sure there's been times where I've left you on red and it's like, okay.
Yeah, I'm not offended by it because I have no right to be offended by it because I do all the time.
Yeah, no, I'm not offended by that kind of stuff.
And sometimes it's like important shit that
when Audra doesn't message me back right away, then I'm a little offended.
Why? Is she a good responder like right away? Sometimes.
But then like I'll respond and I'm like waiting for 2 days and I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on, we were just having a conversation. What happened? I'll call her and be like, yeah, you never texted me back. She's like, oh, yeah.
See,
I forgot.
Life just... Do you remember how much time it took to get up on that phone and remember someone's phone number, first of all? Because I don't remember anyone's phone number. You could ask me years and I would have no idea what your phone number is. Because our phones remember all that shit for us.
Yeah. I got on one of my friend's dads today who came in to buy some dog food.
I was like, where's the story going?
I was ringing him up and we have like a loyalty program for so many bags. And he's like, I have a number. And I don't think he recognized me. And I was like, okay. I didn't say anything to him. And then like he gave me my friend's number, but I was already typing it in. And but while he was giving it to me, he was like, let me find it first. And he started scrolling through his phone. I was like, I'm going to tell Michaela that you don't remember her number. And he's all, I don't even remember my number. My phone does it. I was like, okay, listen, if there was an emergency,
I would be fucked. Because I had to give my phone number the other day and I was like, oh my God, what is my phone number?
Like, I can understand, like, our own phone numbers, but, like, other people's numbers, like...
I have such a problem remembering. I don't know anyone's.
Yeah, I to this day, I can still remember, like, Auntie Debbie's cell phone, house phone, because it's been the same for freaking ever.
You're better than me.
My Grandma Jean's, I just started remembering again, but everyone nowadays, I'm like, okay, what's your new number? Everyone be switching their numbers now, too. And I'm like, bruh.
I'll never forget. So, my old phone number... Oh my God, what phone... Oh, no. Okay, now I remember the number. One more. So, I'm not a person that answers blocked calls or anything like that. And one morning, Denise called me from someone's phone. She didn't know who it was. She had woken up in someone's house because she was partying with them. And she was like, I don't know where I am. I don't know where my phone is. And I'm calling you from someone's phone I found. And I was like, okay, well, where are you? And she like kind of told me like where she thought she was. And so I went to go pick her up. I'm like, how did you remember my phone? Or she goes, dude, it was so crazy. She's like, who am I going to call? Who am I going to call? And she's like, and then your name popped in my head. And she goes, and it's so weird because I never, like, would call you like that. She goes, then I called you. And I never answered my block calls, but something told me to, like, answer this block call. And she's done that to me one other time, too. She's like, I don't know why I had to call you. And I was like, But yeah, so I'm a bad texter and I'm a bad, like... I'm bad when it comes to phones.
I'm not going to hold that against you.
Yeah.
I won't.
Is there any like tics that like I used to do or I do now that would get under your skin?
No.
Besides my short temper.
Says your what?
My short temper.
I mean, when you would come to my door in the middle of the night and ask if I wanted to go to 7-Eleven when I'm already braless in bed.
Me too.
No, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, besides like when we would get into it, obviously, because
we're Geminis.
It's going to happen.
We butt heads, it's fine.
Yeah. But we can always talk through it really fast. Mm-hmm. But is there any like other tics that your family does to you that like will set you off? But what would you define a tic and what would you define a trigger? For me, a trigger is like a feeling, and a tic is like emotion.
Sometimes when, like, dude, not. I'm gonna call him out right now because when we were at the A's game, he kept pissing me off. I love you, but sometimes your gay jokes get annoying.
Girl.
Like, I can take it to a certain point, but I swear, motherfucker, I will beat your ass if you make another one to me because I cannot. And when I hear my nephews and stuff call each other the F word, I'm like, okay, stop. My needs to fucking raise his kids better because that shit is so disgusting.
Yeah.
I can't. That's a trigger for me. Everyone should love each other equally. Doesn't matter.
I don't understand why why it's such a derogatory, like, why is being gay a derogatory term? Why isn't it equate like to bad? That's what it is.
I couldn't tell you.
Because they're not calling each other like, what's up, my fag? Like, no. They're not doing that, no, obviously.
No, and then they throw around, oh, man, you're so gay, da, da, da. Do you even know what that is? No. Yeah, there's just some things, some comments that they make, and I'm just like, okay, I don't have fucking time for this. I don't.
Yeah, that word triggers the shit out of me. Mm-hmm. Although I love using that word. Let me tell you, I have earned the right to use that word how I choose to use that word. Mm. And I've actually really, in the last couple of years exclusively, thought about getting it tattooed right here on the back of my arm. I just want to get fag tattooed right here in like cursive. That way people have to like look and read it for a second. Like,
no, you should just do big, bold letters.
No, I want it cursive so people have to like, what does that say? Oh. Mm-hmm. So I love using that word. But I'm telling you right now, if you are heterosexual and you say that word to me, I'm slapping you in your fucking turkey jaw. I'm dead ass serious. Like, that will trigger me to no end, and my short ass temper. You better have hope you caught me or catch me on the good day. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't.
Because I'll snatch someone up real quick.
Yeah, one of my biggest triggers is just people bashing everyone. Like, yeah. I can't. Like, sure, I'll pick on someone every once in a while. Like,
once in a while?
I'm not a fucking angel. I'm not. But I'm still gonna love them, yeah. You know? Obviously. Everyone wants to be my friend.
Where are these everyone? Are they in the room with us right now?
Yeah, right there.
Those are my friends. I don't think there's nothing really that my sisters do that. I will say Alicia is worse than me when it comes to responding, though. When it comes to like getting like, I'll ask her, I don't know, Do you like orange juice? 2 weeks later.
A few moments later.
2 weeks later, be like, no.
The single worded text. Yeah. That irritates me.
I'm like, damn.
Okay.
You might as well.
What about apple juice?
Yeah. So what are your thoughts on world trading? No.
How's the beach?
No.
Like, okay.
Yeah, I don't. There's nothing like that really triggers me with them. I mean, they're both queer too, so they're not going to use like derogatory language towards me. And Chelsea's had to grow up with gay siblings her whole life, so she wouldn't do that. You know, she's never. I don't think I've ever heard that word ever come out of her mouth or anything. So imagine being the only. Well, there's Michael too. But being the only straight sibling, that's got to be crazy.
I wonder how she feels.
Well, I mean, I'm sure she feels... I mean, I can't speak for her, obviously, but...
Do you think she feels... Chelsea, do you feel like you're held to a higher standard because you're the only straight one?
Held to a higher standard? Honey...
Like, do you think your mom looks at you a little different?
She looks at all as a little different.
Just, I can't. There's some guys I work with too that will say some shit to me, and I'm just like, okay, once is cool, twice is okay.
Like calling you like a lesbian or something?
They'll just make little gay comments, and I'm just like, okay. All right, you can stop now. Just stop.
I will say my coworker, who I became friends with, Ethan, as a straight white male and like the conservative town we live in, the fact that he was very open-minded and like progressive thinking was so crazy to me.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that. It was nice.
Another trigger for me is when someone says, it's okay if my daughter's a lesbian, but my son cannot be gay.
What is that?
Because they don't want to have to deal with the boyfriends or the pregnancies and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, well, your son's still going to get some chick pregnant, so you're still going to have to deal with that. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, that never made sense to me.
I'm just like, dude, shut up. If your son wants to be gay, let him be gay.
Moving from the gays, a trigger for me is like a tick and a trigger. I hate when people don't pick up their fucking feet when they walk.
Oh my God, that is Kayla.
That will send me into
we are in Disneyland and she's wearing, like, we wear our Crocs now we're in Disneyland. Yeah. Like, they're the most comfortable thing to wear in Disneyland now.
Do you put them in sport mode?
Yes. I gotta make sure I don't fall. All I hear is across the freaking cement. I'm like, you're wearing down the Crocs. Pick up your feet.
It's like plastic. Like, she's gonna pick her feet up and have just fucking straws.
Bottom of her feet.
Yeah. Like a Flintstone.
Yeah, dang. No, yeah, definitely. I know a lot of people that drag their feet.
The other day, some lady, I don't want to call her a girl because she was a woman, some lady was like dragging her feet through the store, and I was like, you are literally getting under my skin. Like, I can feel like my veins.
Or when they're like wearing flip-flops that are too loose for... Oh, sorry.
What was that?
It's $8.29.
Oh. What the fuck?
When they're wearing flip-flops that are like too loose or something.
For me, it's slippers, and you can hear the zip, zip, zip. Oh. I like will crawl out of my skin.
But with the flip-flops, they're too loose, so they're hitting their foot extra hard.
The chunky ones. It's the chunky ones for me.
I can't.
So when you feel like you're in that state, the mind state of being triggered, how do you work yourself out of that? Is it like an instantaneous thing where you're like, I need to stop? Or is it like a kind of like an overtime thing?
It's an overtime thing. Or like I'll have to go and do something and like try and clear my mind.
Yeah.
I'll, go mess with my fish tank or go clean this room or,
For me, I'm gonna hit the garden center.
That too. I'll go fix my plants.
Yeah.
Whatever. But, I need time to decompress.
Before I compress you.
Exactly. Exactly.
Before you're about to be pressed.
Yes. No. It's better if I calm down before you even approach me.
Right.
Because it'll get nasty.
Real quick.
Yes.
I've been a nasty. Yeah, I'm the same way. You need to first of all get out of my face. Because I'm like a caged animal when I'm in that mind state and you are still trying to fucking when something's like triggered you and someone's like, no, we need to talk about this right now. Can you do that? Or do you have to be like, no, I need to take a moment? Or is it like a case by case kind of thing?
It's like a case by case kind of thing. If it's something that really freaking irritates me, leave me alone. Give me a good 2 hours. Then I'll talk to you. But if it's like right then and there, no, my word vomit's going to come out and it ends up getting me in trouble.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So. Yeah.
Yeah, same. Although sometimes if I take too long, I'm like, I'll sit there and stew for too long and I'm like, I should have said this. I should have said that. I should have said that.
Well, I usually, try to think about it a little bit. This way I can get all my thoughts in one. Because if I go into it right away, at the end, then I'm like, fuck, I should have just been like, you know?
Or you'll be in the shower the next day and you're like, replaying the argument in your head and you're like, that bitch was really coming for me.
Yes.
She was really trying to play my face right there.
Yeah, no, I have to take a second because I gotta get everything like, all
process.
Right, here we go.
And for me,
I'm gonna lay it out right now.
For me, it's like, you remember the old time printers, how slow they would print a bit? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm like, that's how long it's taking me to process the information.
No, mine is the AOL loading bar. Boom.
You're online.
Let's go.
And if you don't know what that is, then
you're too young for us, bro.
You're too young for me, literally. So is there anything that is triggering you currently that you're trying to work through, like with just yourself or with a family or friend or an associate or anything like that?
No. I just, no, I got rid of all the bad seeds. I don't have anything right now.
So now you're just growing healthiness. Mm-hmm. Abundance.
Yes. My money tree's going.
Yeah, I don't think I have any kind of negativity in my life at the moment. And I'm really enjoying that because even if I see too much like of discourse online, before I'm like, oh bitch, I'm in it. Mm-hmm. Like, let me look.
I just keep scrolling.
Yeah. Or I'll just close it. I'm like, I don't have the mental capacity for this at the moment. At all. Mm-hmm. And I have been very much trying to work through things that trigger me very easily. And the reason I'm like very triggered when it comes to like not getting my voice heard is because I will freely admit, growing up, I used to lie a lot to get attention because I was not getting any. Mm-hmm. And lying was the only thing that would give me any kind of anything. Yeah. And I remember like telling one of my last big lies. I was like 22, 23. Yeah. And I was like, I can't keep doing this. Because then you start lying to cover up for the lie. Mm-hmm. And then the sick part is you start to believe the lie after a while.
That's how I felt when I was coming out.
Oh my God. But that is like that is a trigger for me that I'm trying to cut completely out of my life. And I've been very, since that day, I remember the last lie I told, I was like, I'm not doing this anymore at all. And I've been very honest since then, and to a point that it's kind of a detriment in some relationships, but that just shows that maybe that relationship didn't strive or was a healthy one, where if you cultivated it, it didn't grow.
I've lost a lot of relationships because of that. So
Yeah.
just let it go. What is?
Yeah, and you have to. There's no other choice, and I feel like that's why that's why I like plants so much, because you get to see it grow. You get to see the growth. And with us humans, you necessarily, if you're not having these kinds of conversations, don't necessarily get to see growth like that.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
So I like to take plants as kind of like that, I don't know, imagery for growth for me.
Yeah.
Because
I got my son now. I just watch him grow.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's a Cabbage Patch doll.
Leave him alone.
No, and I'm talking size-wise. He's getting, like, long.
Fucking, yeah. I think he's going to be taller than Kayla.
Well, she's taller than you, right?
By like 3 inches, yeah.
Hey, 3 inches is a lot.
I know.
Sicko.
3 inches, 3 inches.
It's like that. Is there anything that you used to do that you felt like triggered people, and now you're like, I cannot do that anymore?
I would say lying too. Yeah. Definitely. I've kept a lot of secrets, but
and it just doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good in like your stomach.
Look at us growing.
I know.
Oh my god!
Like it.
Take that.
It was. Yeah, it's just in it. Honestly, I feel like when you keep that energy inside, it attacks your insides.
Yeah.
And like when we talked about in the mental health episode, like for me, I have to get it out, or it's just gonna like fucking eat me to death.
I don't want to be depressed anymore.
No,
that was my thing. I can't
anymore. And the fact that I become less depressed by being more honest.
Not even just being honest, just being open about everything. Yeah. Like, if letting our feelings out, regardless if they hurt someone or not, it's helping us.
But it also has to be with the intention. If you're not intending to hurt anyone, then there should not be a malice reaction.
Yeah.
Unless you're intending to do something.
But there are some people who will take everything the wrong way. So. Of course.
Yeah. And that's something that they are probably like a trigger for them that they're working on.
Yeah.
You know?
Hopefully they're working on it.
You tell because everyone's a work in progress. No one is fucking perfect.
No one's perfect.
I want that to be.
I'm definitely not perfect.
I want that to be the number one thing. No one is freaking perfect. Just like that accent was not perfect. I don't even know which accent that was.
I don't even know what that was either. Sound like a freaking leprechaun.
I know. Me pot of gold.
Stop.
I love gold.
Okay.
Pipe and a pancake. A bung and a crepe.
A smoke and a pancake. Yeah, that's what it is.
Well, that's the first one, and then he listed other ones. Remember, he was like a pipe and a crepe, a bong and a. He did. I think he did like 4 different ones.
He did.
Yeah,
he had a lot.
Although Austin, make another Austin Powers for
real. Come on, Mike Myers, let's go.
Make one last one, please.
Make another cat in half for me, cause.
Yeah.
I freaking know that.
Yes. Okay, so any closing remarks on tics and triggers for you?
If I'm doing something that triggers y'all, just tell me. I'd rather you tell me up front to stop.
I feel like we barely talked about tics, but like one tic for me when I'm an ear toucher. Like when something like if I have anxiety or something, like I'm an ear toucher. Like I touch my ears or like Something like that. Is there anything that you do when your anxiety is flowing?
I bite my lips a lot. Kayla notices that. Or like, I'll run my... Like I'm fucking got chew in my mouth or something.
She got the dip.
Yeah.
Come on, brother.
No, because I'll just be like... She's like, you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. Why? She's like, because you're doing that thing with your mouth. I'm like...
The tongue's going.
I'm like, don't you like that?
She's like, yeah, actually.
Well, now that you mention it.
Yeah, for me, it's like an ear touch, or biting the lips sometimes, or I'm very much like a hand fidgety.
So I recently just posted on my Instagram story about if everyone has probably seen it now, Schitt's Creek, and it was like the many faces of David.
That is me.
Yes, and I can't even remember what it says, but it was like when you're trying to hide your feelings, but your face shows it all, or something like that. And I was like, damn, that's really me. So I reposted it. My coworker, like 3 of my coworkers messaged me, and they're like, why is that second face you, like, all the time?
I'll cut you off on your final thoughts. So what are your final thoughts on Ticks and Triggers?
Fuck, I don't remember what I said.
You didn't say anything yet, because when I started talking about the ticks.
Oh, yeah.
Grab your mate.
I know everyone's got them. I do. I think everyone...
And we say this every podcast. This is not an attack on our family.
No, it's not. And I know y'all are going to take it to offense, but that's fine. It is. Whatever. It's you guys. But like I said, if there's something I do personally that triggers or ticks that I do that bother you, just tell me. I can't fix it unless I know
the problem.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
Because in my eyes, I'm like not doing anything wrong, but I mean, sometimes I feel like I'm doing something wrong, but no one's going to say anything to me.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if it's because I'm not approachable, but...
Well, you're not.
There it is.
Let's see. My final thoughts. Ticks are something that I have lived with my entire life because I have not been diagnosed at all. But I think I have some form of like OCD because I'm very much like things have to be lined up a certain way for me to walk around.
No, for a fact I have OCD.
Or like I have to touch things a certain amount of times to like...
No, I don't do that. Mine's just more
like when I do soap, I have to pump 3 times. I have to or I cannot.
If you don't put 3 pumps of soap on your hand, you're dirty. Because that is not... Less than 3 pumps of soap is not enough.
Yeah, mine are like...
like, you gotta lather those babies.
Yeah, if you... And people who use public restrooms and just open that door and walk out, I'm like... You're vile.
See it all the time.
Yeah, I'm like, you're vile.
I see it all the time.
Guys will literally go take a shit and just swing that door open and just walk out like nothing happened. I'm like, y'all are nasty. And gross. Yeah, so ticks are something I've always lived with for my entire life. And being triggered is never a fun feeling. But I think being triggered about things can really show you how to grow as a person and how to be a good person and be a full functioning fucking adult in this crazy ass fucking time that we're living in right now. Like, especially with the elections coming up soon, that is triggering me to the nth degree.
Yeah.
Because I don't like either candidate. Yeah, so if you feel like I have done something that is a trigger to you, please explain to me so we can work through that. Because holding resentment and harboring it is not going to do either of us any good. And like I was saying, I wake up with the intent of having a good day.
Yep.
I never wake up thinking, how can I fuck someone's day up royally?
Unless you're that homeless person that digs through my trash and just throws it all on my porch, then we got some problems.
Like, I have no problem you digging through my trash. Put it back in the trash can.
Don't be lazy, bruh.
Like,
don't be lazy.
Lazy.
Please, come on.
All right, thank you guys so much. We really appreciate all the support you guys show us. Like we said at the beginning of the video, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And we are the Family and All podcasts across all of our platforms.
TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Spotify, YouTube. YouTube, please.
We see you guys looking. I'm in the analytics. I see you watching this.
Just if you're gonna view the video, just hit subscribe. Come on.
It's
TikTok.
It's free.
Listen, TikTok. All those freaking likes I have on videos or views, I need at least 10,000 followers on there to start making money. So,
is that really
the
number? Oh.
If I've already gotten emails from TikTok or messages from TikTok saying, "Hey, join the creator program, but you need this amount of people." Okay, I'm gonna get it. Let's go. Come on.
Do us a favor.
If we gotta shake our ass some more, let us know. I don't really have pins. It'll have to be yours, but we'll just Photoshop myself on.
I'll fine. We have to. But thank you guys so much, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye. Bye, guys.